Hey there, so today we have the Pamu Slide Mini. They're Bluetooth, they're great, they have app decks. What else do you want to say about them? They're Bluetooth 5, dual microphone noise reduction. That's for calling. They have touch buttons, IPX6 waterproof certification, 10 hours of music playback. Now, that's it. Let's get into them. I mean, there's not really much more to it. They slide off, and you get them. They show this. To first use the headphones, please put them in the case. So, basic earbud, put them in here. We'll run them through this. There's the casing. This is, yeah, the earbuds are here. So this is just the case. So the case is pretty simple. It has left and right, battery indicator on the front right here, and then it has USB-C on the back, and it's set to also have wireless charging built into here. So we'll see all that. Then you can take these, pull them out, like this, and then like this, and then you got them pulled out. And then you get your usual books and crap and stuff, so let's actually see what's in here. So you get USB-C cable, extra headphone tips, your books, more plugs, small and medium, and I believe this is the other piece of rubber pieces around the top of it may come off. You got how to fit them. You got manual warranty, and then you got a case for the Pamu slides. I don't know why they include these with these types of buds, but whatever. So let's put this all back together and we'll get into the rest of the unboxing. So now that we got the unboxing out of the way for this stuff, let's talk about the Pamu Slide themselves. So they're a great pair of earbuds with a couple things I do not like. They have a great battery life to them with up to 30 hours of playback time, case plus buds for the battery. The earbuds have an 85 mAh battery giving up to 10 hours of talk time or music time, and the case provides the extra 20 hours at a 400 mAh battery. They have IPX6 sweat and dust resistance, so if you decide to use your workout earbuds, they won't get damaged at all from the sweat. If you also get stuck in some light rain when running, or even just in general, they work perfectly and be resistant to that. I wouldn't take them into the shower or take them swimming, but a couple drops of rain, it's not going to hurt it. For all the tech heads out there who care, they have Bluetooth 5, so you get all the highest end stuff. So these have those Bluetooth 5 functions that you wanted. They come in 4 different colors: a black color, which I have here, a white color, a pink, and a green. Both the pink and green are a lighter color, with the green looking like a light minty green. I'm not sure how to explain that even more, except for these pictures. Now, the case that the earbuds sit in and charge can either be charged via a USB-C cable, which can be seen here. And as you saw, one does come inside the box, so that's it. And it can even be put on a wireless charger. So if I plug this in and it would work, it would start charging the earbuds here. So you can see it's on, and let's go like this, and they are charging. So if you have that combination charger next to your desk or bed, you can just, because they make the AirPod combination chargers, and if you have that and you decide to get this over AirPods, you'll still be able to charge them on that AirPods charger. You just have to line them up correctly. So you have that, and you don't even need a cable for that, which is very, very nice that wireless headphones include wireless chargers, so that they can be, I wouldn't call it truly, truly wireless, because a wireless charger still needs a wire, but at least it's basically wireless. Even better, it's just with 5 minutes of a charge time, you can get up to 1 hour of listening time out of these. So if you decide to run out of the house really fast, let's say and you wake up late, you can say, oh, these are dead. 5 minutes in, it's charged. It's up to an hour, because it depends on your listening time. The case and earbuds themselves take 1.5 hours to fully charge from 0 to full with a USB-C cable, and on wireless charging, it's basically about the same. When I started listening to music, took them out of the case and put them in my ears, I pressed play on my favorite songs. Pressed the pause and wondered where a hissing noise was coming from. I thought it was just the song, but realizing that the song was paused, it was coming from the earbuds. It's not the biggest deal in the world and can't be heard on most songs. When it comes down to it, once you pause the music, it lasts for a couple of seconds. It's not loud or anything either, so it's just okay. Maybe annoying for some, but it shouldn't be a deal breaker for anyone, as it does not affect any song. Listening to the music I am right now, I can't even hear the hissing noise. When listening to quieter music, that is when I can hear the hiss. When I first put them in my ears for the first time, I wondered why they wouldn't go in. I made sure to try all the tips that came in the box, small, medium, large, but they all felt the same, all had a weird fit to them that made it hard to get in, at least for me. When I put them in, I had to adjust the position to make them actually fit and give me a seal. It's just a weird design that I don't understand why they would choose, but giving it a heavy metal twist, the earbuds stay perfectly in my ear and don't move at all. Once you do get them in your ear, they're perfectly great. You can't hear much going on from there around you of any noise at all. Sitting down at my computer and typing on a louder mechanical keyboard, switches I can't hear them unless it's a quieter sound, which at this point only noise canceling earbuds would block out. As I'd said just before, once you get them in and learn how to fit them for the first time, they will stay and be perfect every time, because as you can see right here, these are actually an oval design to them. So you're getting an oval style design to them, which means I don't like how they originally fit in your ear, but once you learn to get them in your ear, this oval design that you can see right here, let's see, you can pop this off and you'll see this more oval design over here. Once you decide to get this into your ear, it is actually a great fit, a great style to them. So that's actually really good. Plus, they have an automatic connection, so you don't have to worry about ever getting any issues there. So they automatically connect to your phone. You take them out of the case, and they both automatically pair to your phone, which is very, very nice to have. Now, listening to these earbuds sound great. For about $60 at the time of the review, they have a good sound. There's a decent amount of bass, but not too much where they just take over every little last thing that you do. So you're not really stuck to having whatever sound to them, and they actually sound decent. Now, the thumps of the bass aren't drowning out to your music. Look, I've heard some earbuds where it's just like, why do they sound like this? The thump of the bass, even on most earbuds, of the cheap one, even on most songs, like a very, very like pop bass song, the thump would overpower some headphones. These ones, that thump does not overpower these headphones. These ones sound amazingly good. I've been listening to every genre available from classical music to pop music, and there's a decent separation of sound. You can hear all the mids, highs, and lows. When I was listening to Steve Aoki, on the other hand, hearing the beginning of some of the tracks, the music and voice combined together was hard to make out was the voice and what was the music portion of the track. When I turned into hearing the voice a bit more, you can make out the voice perfectly. When listening to more EDM music, I could hear separation to the bass portion of the track from the mids and highs, so the lows weren't overpowering the rest of the song or anything else like that. So it was actually pretty decent. When going over to classical music, I could hear separations of tracks, being able to hear all the instruments in their own, being able to hear how they sound. So there wasn't anything wrong, they all sounded amazing. Nothing took over anything there. The only time I had an issue with any part of the track overtaking another was in EDM style, because although the portion of the track was ever overwhelming or overtaking, it was always just right for me, and it sounded right the whole time. Like, it could be better, but for about $60, it always sounded right and great for the whole time. Nothing is wrong. Now, controlling these earbuds was great. On top of the whole stem where the earbud sticks into your ear, it's a touch button. So if I decide to take this out of the case, right up top over here, this little general spot above the light is where the touch button is. So it's very, very straightforward. Hold either side to turn up and down the volume. So the left earbud, as you can see, this would be the left earbud, has the volume down, and the right earbud has the volume up. You can double tap the right earbud to switch to the next track, or tap any earbud to either pause or play the music, or even use that to answer or end calls. It's real straightforward for control, and isn't even nice that it has a dedicated volume control, because there are lots of earbuds that I would love to have dedicated volume controls on, but they do not have dedicated volume controls at all. Like, some of these earbuds are just disappointing with the volume control that they have. There was one problem that I had with these controls. Nothing major, well, could be major actually. So when I decided to pair my earbuds with a certain phone, then switch that over to my computer, and I decided to get a new phone, and like this Redmi Note 9 Pro, I decided to switch them over to the new phone, and it took me about a good 10 minutes just to switch them over. So what happened was I was told to put the earbuds in the case and press and hold the touch buttons for about 10 seconds. So you hold both of these touch buttons here. I'm not going to do it now because they're working. You hold, so I forgot the earbuds on my computer. I forgot them on the old phone, and I went and just touched and held and stuff. And I did this about 4 or 5 times for about 10 seconds each, and it just didn't work. And one earbud would play, then the other one would play, and then they would both work, like one would work and then the other one wouldn't. It would just go back and forth for about 5 or 6 different times. I just gave up. So I plugged them in and I just let them charge. I'm like, who cares? I'll just use them on my computer from here on out. All of a sudden, I went and tapped and held on them again. I'm like, will this work now that they're fully charged? And it just worked. It just did it fully charged. Like, you have them fully charged to get them into a reset mode, pairing mode type deal. Like, why? What if you just needed to do that while you're out? Now, they could have gone about this a little differently, with tapping and holding both earbuds at the same time, even when out of the case in the pairing mode, like every other earbuds I have came across. Like my Sony's, my WF-1000XM3s. I can put these into pairing mode by taking them out and tapping and holding both of the earbuds itself while they're at my ear, and they will go into a pairing mode. Now these ones, you have to put them in the case, fully charge them, tap and hold, and then you get the reset. But it's just not it's just the way it is. It's how they have it. This is a huge issue for me and some that like to switch between phones or computers or tablets, or just pair with a PC or Mac along with the phone or even tablet, as I just said. Like for some, they like to do this. AirPods, take them out, pair them with the phones. Sony's, put them in the pairing mode, and they'll just go into and you can just connect them to the next device. And then you can go back and forth between the devices if you want to. But some it is an issue, some it isn't. All in all, though, these are a great sounding earbud with a great design that stays in the ear. They last a long time while listening to music or even making a call. And the mic sounds good too. No complaints from the other caller. I would recommend these to a friend who needs something for either casual listening or even just working out. They have withstood falling on the floor and everything of the sort. They cost at the time of the review about $60 and can be found at the link below. If you did like this video, please make sure to rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, enjoy the rest of your day.